Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Lou Gehrig, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Walter Johnson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Settling in now, Lou Gehrig. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Hey, let her rip.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Come on, get down.
Fields it
Go hard,
cleanly,
go hard, go
and
hard.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 4, the Jays nothing.
Hey, nice and patient.
So striding in, Lou Gehrig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gehrig.
Hey, let her rip.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Good one right here.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now in the box, Lou Gehrig, first in the league in home runs, and he added 1 more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, Batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
1-0 the count.
Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Here it comes. 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air and deep to left center field.
Go to, go to, go to.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Standing in, Eddie Matthews.
Now
0 for
batting.
2 from him
Third
so
baseman.
far in this one.
Eddie.
Gehrig
Matthews.
stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
This is in the air to left.
Go hard, score. You got it.
Carter is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Danger averted
Ladies and
following the
gentlemen,
2-out double.
please join us
Back
for
with
the
more
traditional
Monday Night Baseball
7th inning stretch.
following this. Ready for another shot now. Lou
batter,
Gehrig,
number 4.
runner in scoring
Designated
position with
hitter.
2 gone.
What's up, boys?
Lou.
Right guy, right place.
Gehrig.
Oh, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walter Johnson gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. Goose Gossage works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game,
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Lou Gehrig. With the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Nate Pearson is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Ready now, Lou Gehrig. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
Gerber is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
We talked about his strong hitting earlier in the broadcast, but he's really been on another level over his last 10 games with an average over the 400 mark.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season. And
now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Gehrig.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
The batter, number 4. Designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Lou Gehrig. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 4.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Babe Ruth records his 18th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Christy Mathewson records the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Mickey Mantle, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Batting fourth, the designated
Now
hitter,
at the plate, Mickey Mantle, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hit hard to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
batting fifth, the second baseman,
Stepping in, Torres.
Gleyber
And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Mickey Mantle.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike it.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. Home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Ready for another chance? Mickey Mantle is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Eight runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is foul right side.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
Nope.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
1 strike.
Come on, big guy.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Here now the 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
3-2.
Right there, attaboy.
And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber
Mays over at second. Mantle at first with no outs. Sacrifice attempt here.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in, Eddie Matthews.
Now batting.
He's 1 for
Third
2 in
baseman.
this one.
Eddie
Right here.
Matthews.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
This one's down to third. One there.
Get down.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Come on, guy.
Mickey
Get your pitch up there.
Mantle.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
All right, come on now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0.
No.
Nice
Inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. they came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Yanks earn road victory number 60 on the season. Lefty Grove gets his league-leading 22nd win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Hyunjin Ryu struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For the Blue
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Lou Gehrig. With the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Chase Anderson gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty B, it hasn't been the best of times, Dero. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Yankees nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Number 16 gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in the day and age where they say wins don't mean a whole lot, that's a bunch of baloney. This guy just picked up his 20th victory of the season in his last start, and he's looking for number 21 on the year in this one today. Listen, 20 wins is a very special season.
Designated hitter, Lou.
So digging in now, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. We talked about his strong hitting earlier in the broadcast, but he's really been on another level over his last 10 games with an average over the 400 mark.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Posada on third. Minoso on second. Mays at first. 2 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Two away now in the Yankees' 6th, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in, Eddie
The
Matthews.
third baseman.
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Matthews.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lou Gehrig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up.
And that baby's gone.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough. Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
6-2 the final total today. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chase Anderson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Thomas Pannone hammers down the 5-out save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.